from? I don't think I got someone I come from. It's one can. When me want dinner, me not stop on the body gate. People will poison you for talking about a date. No hate cannot make me not elevate. All when them spite me over to play. All when me and nobody not in a war. Me have you fight for me life like me a soldier. It's like me no have no right to talk. And to me talk, whether I like them or write me off. Think you was my brother, help me climb the ladder. You ready? Broke my wing and clip my feather. Nobody should ever stop another man treasure over 2 plates of dinner. Darn, oh no, I should have known when a star is born.
Well, not because you've been locked up, I get your fucking face chopped up. You believe I'm afraid of you? Come and act up. Derek say back up before me pull the pin off the grenade for you. You come and tutor them by the automotive shooters. And not tell me say you wanted, that tell me say you haunted.
Saying, why do you have other African nation, them not really say nothing? But what they don't understand is this. Silence is acquiescence. If you don't hear me say nothing, that means that me agree with everything you have, Lord Clark said.
Yeah.
You know, the only time I'm going to say something is to strengthen what I say.
You know, me have a problem with that though. The problem I have with that, right? And I hear you touched on it earlier, is whatever I do, it strike me that him is powerless still. And like him, when them say, that's where one dog for your next dog. Because it's Putin back him right now. How would that make a big difference? How would that make a big difference?
I hear what you're saying. You're referring to Gilly?
No, I'm the guy there in Africa where everybody excited about.
Oh. Okay. What is backing him, right? It's 2 things backing him.
Yeah, Putin there.
Oh no, we're not talking about on that level. That's the lowest form of backative.
But
that's the lowest form of backative.
But
the highest form of backative is Jack. That's number one.
But that's on the level that I look on it because...
Yeah, I look on it on both levels. I look on the level where I look on it, but I look on it on another level too because I'm on a Rasta for me.
Let me answer to the Jaboni question about Ibrahim Traore.
Yeah.
Okay. His name is a West African name, so I can pronounce it easily. It's in my language. Traore is them we call the Mandingos. That are the Mandingo tribe. Okay?
Yeah.
Traore. Now, to answer your question, what this man has is what you give in to the people then. When you're talking about the deportees and when Gilly making a conference on deportees, it is to rise or to raise the self-esteem of black people. And that's what Traore is doing to Africans all over the world. He makes Africans feel proud to be Africans. That's what he has. That's his power.
Yes, but...
Yes, that is exactly what I was going to say. You know, he has what you call... He values his dignity.
But me still find it short.
I mean...
You find it what?
Short. It's very short and limited in scope because the whole idea is
very limited.
All right.
It's very short and limited. You're right. The man is surfing on a wave. It's a very simple wave. It's a very simple dynamics. It makes people feel good. It's like when you say,
yeah,
"Say it loud, I'm black, I'm proud," and every black man. But it's shallow.
Yes.
It's more than that, though, Brethren. It's more than that.
Exactly.
It's more than that.
More than that. But
no, it is more than that. It is more than that.
It should be,
That
but
should
I'm
be
sorry.
more than that.
In politics, you
It's
don't
beyond
see what he's
politics,
doing.
man.
No, but this is politics.
What the man is doing is beyond politics, you know. You understand? He might use politics now. Politics is involved. But it's beyond politics. The politicians them can't figure it out now. Them don't know what to do.
Rasta man.
Mm.
Rasta man. The angle where me I look on it from, me hear what you say, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if I realize that we have been here several times.
That's the past.
That's the past?
Yeah, we have been here several times as a past, a reference to the past, not the present.
Yeah, but the whole idea. Let me just go straight to my point and see.
There you go. Straight to it.
If we wake up a morning and you say, them shoot him down. What change it make?
Oh. Hey, can you do that, man? Thank you. If we say him shoot him down tomorrow,
Yeah.
right? What
Changes are going to make for we?
Okay, no, that's a reference to the future.
Wait, don't confuse me now.
Which doesn't exist.
Don't confuse.
Until it exists.
Wait, no. But, Bridget, don't confuse me now because.
No.
But just tell the while say.
Javi,
Wait.
I'm confusing you.
Wait, no.
I'm just giving you the facts about what you're saying.
Yeah, but me share with me.
You say if.
Wait, no.
You say if.
Yeah, but wait, no, man. We're not coming up. Me no want to play semantic with words now, please.
No, man.
But listen now.
If.
But listen again. Me make it.
Me not making that up. You say that.
Me make it more clearer.
You say that.
Me make it more clearer.
Please.
Yeah. Couple years ago. Right now. Me go do a comparison. Him and Gaddafi. You think him stronger than Gaddafi?
I man don't think nothing about them thing, the boss.
Right. Well, I am a thinker. So,
I think him and Gaddafi are the same thing.
No, them not the same thing. Them not the same. Wait. Me could just make it easy, man, for a reason. Because we reason earlier sweeter. It's just a matter of opinion now, yeah? My position upon him, yeah? I have seen Arafat, Gaddafi, Saddam, just to name 3 leaders, reach that level already.
Yeah.
And them get take out. Nothing no change. I don't want him get take out. But it doesn't matter. That's why I say, if a man him get strike down, nothing no change for we. Nothing no change in the world. No, especially the fact that a dog and dog war that. The war going on over there, so a dog and dog war him get caught up in. Him get caught up in Russia, China, and the US war. Yeah? And you tell me now, say, we should have happy for this? Because the matter of, we are take side now. If we take side with him, we are take side with Russia. I say it look to me. Or we are take side with China. How that going to benefit we?
Taking side with Russia.
Yeah. So I just saw me there. When me do that already. Me don't know about no. But me take side in that conflict already when me take side with Manly against the US. I saw come here in a prison in America, you know. I saw come we have a deportee problem now, you know.
Right.
That's why we are doing we get caught up in that already. Me take side with Manly and Russia and Cuba against America, and after me do that war there, me end up in America and then just lock me down for a while. Them could have brush me. They never brush me. Because it was a different time. So
you see, Rastaman, this is no future story. The man I tell you is Chronicles. He talking about present. And
All right, let me tell you what me there now. Let me tell you what me there.
Hold on, let me finish this. And after saying what he just said, what he's doing right now, Jaboni, this is the real new faculty of thinking, is a doing thing. That means when we have this conference that Gilly is calling with all his heart, the Deportees Conference, and we find out, say, every black man is a deportee, actually, you know, if you really look deep into it. Every black man have a story of rejection that he can tell you, or deportation he can tell you about. Beyond the black man, every single man has been deported by an ex-man. All right? But let's not go that way. Come back to the facts. The facts is that with Jaboni, we are doing. You see this conference that we're having? Right now is 4 of us. A while ago, it was 6 of us. Another time, it's going to be 10. And it's going to grow. I don't know what number it's going to reach, but we are doing. Then Jaboni talking of streamlining. I don't know what is streamlining. I'm just like Gilly. But the way I see it, it means something live and direct. That means it's going on. It's happening. It's a happening. Just like how these people go and do what they call the Occupy Wall Street, Occupy here. That is what we're talking about, and that's what Jaboni is asking. What's going to happen when this man shoot down? Is there going to be any uprising? Is there going to be revolutions? Is there going to be happenings? That's what he wants to show you. Because all these people dead and gone, and there was no happening and no revolution. Libya right now is in total chaos. There is no revolution right there. Same thing with Iraq. Same thing with wherever you go, there's nothing that has changed. It is the same set of people that just changed the name of their companies. But all of them is bankrupt. They just go bankrupt,
Let me show you something.
fail, and then change the name of the company and come back with new names.
Let me show you something. As I've said earlier, every sound that you hear is generated out of another sound called silence. There is no sound that just is a sound and its own sounds. Everything come out of movement. If it not no move, it don't make a sound.
Makes sense, because every universe come out of black hole.
No, I'll give you another example. Because I'm giving you these examples to build to what I really want to say about this Africa thing and Wagwan and the question. If them bump him off today, right? But one have to understand the angle in which I'm coming from. Because I'm not coming from a regular angle. I'm coming from an irregular angle. I'm not coming from a common angle. I'm coming from an uncommon angle. Because I am not a common man. I is an uncommon man. Therefore, how I think is how I am. As we were saying earlier. I come out of my yard, the said yard where I there now, and me plant a grapevine. So 1 year, the grapevine looked like it dead. So my daughter now, she come and she walk and she pass the grapevine and say, boy, the grapevine dead. And she go pull up the vine, pull it up out of the ground. I say, no, leave it. Because there's things that
growth influence in very poor soil. If your soil is too rich, it's not good for the grapevine. Poor soil.
Well, I'm speaking in terms of a different kind of communication. You know, I mean, I understand what you're saying, and what you're saying, I embrace it. You know, but what I'm saying is a thinking situation.
Okay.
We think a certain way, and that way that we think that is the way. But when you just stop and observe, you find out that it is something completely different than what we might have been thinking. So when I look at it and my daughter going to pull up, I said to my daughter, no, leave it. Because, you know, it's probably still alive, but you don't see the life of it. You just see a thing that we identify and define as its death. And come back about 2 days later, you see leaf come out of it. Right?
Yeah.
And I'm saying that to say this. When we begin to live in the constant presence, the present time is a different kind of liberty. Because within that time of the present, the past exists right there simultaneously, and the future exists right there simultaneously. If we do not have those three elements, past, present, and future, focus like a camera would be focused to take a picture. Focus and is one. Then we adopt the colonialist mentality and mindset of what the past and the present and the future is. We begin to think that the past is something that has passed and not something that is actually here with us. We begin to think that the future is something that is to come rather than something that is here with us. Now, my observation of the situation going on, not only in Burkina Faso, not only throughout Africa, not only throughout the diaspora, but throughout the entire planet Earth, global world, there is an evolution happening.
Yeah.
And this evolution is creating many changes. One evolution that is happening is the evolution of the rise of the consciousness of our people, the Black nation, where liberation is becoming birth again, and we are becoming unto our position as a people upon this earth. A lot of things triggered it. I don't want to get into what triggered it, but I'm just trying to keep it very simple. But what we see happening here is a Black man in a particular country stand up and say, yo, enough is enough. And his people agree with him. And his people embrace that. And he embraced his people. That's what you call true power. When you embrace the truth, when you embrace your dignity, when you embrace those things, and
Rasta
you embrace
man.
your people, and your people embrace you,
Rasta man.
and their own dignity, what happens is what you see going on right now. Now, what is the reaction of the world towards that? The same thing, like when Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and Marcus Garvey and Martin, and
Rasta man.
and these different, yeah.
What are you doing?
What do you mean? I'm expressing myself.
I know, but it seems that you are romancing yourself.
No, Bridge.
No, let me tell you why I said that. Let me tell you why I said that now.
When you said that, you kind of hurt my feeling because I'm not really a romance. Cause I'm not a romantic. Right now, my wife
Gilly,
in Florida.
Rasta man, please. Rasta, Rasta man, let me apologize to you still. Yeah?
We know in no romance, Bridge.
Rasta man. Rasta man.
Make me feel like you're not really hear what I say.
Rasta man, let me apologize for the choice of word. I mean, you just know, cause I want you to know, say, when I speak, I don't need, you're my brethren. So there's no, you hear me and Gilly talk. Things
don't feel no way, no.
All right, that's how I want to know, because I never said it. Yeah, but listen. You know, make I make the point, man. Make I make the point. Make I make the point why I use the word. Is that reason why I use the word in a Rasta? Is that reason why I use the word? Because you are talk so sweet and nice, just know, about the struggle, right? And you are defeat the fact you are talking about no. The whole of the black man outside of the man country. Nothing now go on for it. The whole of it in the black world right now, wave a ways. The only place something that go on are for him with the backing of Russia, for him runway France. And right now, the white world are get ready to gang up on him. No. You think say Putin are going to stand up with him? How much time is Putin?
Let me ask you a question, Jaboni. Jaboni. I'm speaking now as a politician.
Yeah.
And as a diplomat. Marcus Garvey said we must be diplomatic in everything that we do.
Yeah.
So I'm speaking to you now from a political standpoint.
Yeah.
From a diplomatic standpoint. I'm speaking to you also from a sociological standpoint. Everything is socialized within the colonialist and imperialist world.
I don't have those standpoints to speak from, you know.
Well, I have those standpoints.
Yeah,
because
and I am allowing you to speak from those
okay, well,
standpoints.
I give thanks for the allowance.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Don't expect me now to combat you in a those standpoint.
I have no expectations.
All right.
I have no expectations. Politically, we are kind of a new word, you know. Huh?
Diplomatically.
Well, I'm speaking from a political standpoint. The diplomacy comes in how we communicate as politicians in the world of politics. That of the communication is what you call diplomacy. But I'm talking about politically now. You know, because each politician is dealing with their own interests. That's a political standpoint. Politically, the leader says enough is enough. Politically, Marcus Garvey said, where is the black man nation? I'm contrasting as I'm expressing present, but I'm using the past to interject a confirmation of the present that I'm contrasting. All right? So Marcus Garvey do what him do. So now here we are in 2025. Abraham Traore is doing what him do. Because it's a different age and a different time now, politically. So politically, him say, all right, these guys have to go. But we already know who they are. Because we were taught by those that came before, like Traore, Kwame Nkrumah, and different people, beware of the neo-colonialists, which is new colonized. So this is the time of the neo-colonized, not the old one. But the neo-colonialist is a new form. So we have to have the neo-liberators. You mean to tell me, say, them become new, but we stay old? That there's no balance in that. Look how old Putin was. Look how old Putin was when he took over Russia. He was young. And look how many years now he's been in power now. That means he's there to stay. Okay, so what? The only way Traore can make a change is if he stays, just like Kim Jong-un. Hold on. Look. That is self-explanatory. I mean, we know that. That's why Jaboni bring up the question. What if them bump you off? What change would it make? That's why I'm asked the question. Because I know him just come in. There's no African nation that me know of right now.
No.
From America in the just past the early 60s. Me was there when Malcolm X walked the street of New York. So I know what America looked like then, and I see what America looking like now. I was in England in the early 60s in Birmingham. So I have my own experience to draw from as far as I know. But I'm looking ahead. I'm not trying to base what I do just solely upon what I have come through. I want to see the truth about what I'm looking at. And what I've said like before, when the man stand up and do what him do and say what him say, the world shock. I'm say, hey, him kick out the people. Him take over the goal. Because he never really take it over. I ain't feel him goal from the whole time. See, we have to understand though, ain't no takeover thing in a Burkina Faso, you know. The people just say, we will take charge of our own self now. We will deal with our own self-determination, our own self-sufficiency, our own self-reliance. And that Marcus Garvey did that do. Now that Gaddafi did that do. Just because them kill the man, them that don't mean say that stop, you know. When them kill a freedom fighter, him not keep fighting. Him go back to the drawing board and he resurface at the next time. When Thomas Sankara was murdered, assassinated, and that day that he was killed and murdered, Abraham Sherry was born on that specific date. And date. On that date, he was born. So it's no surprise to me to see the man rise up. And you confirmed, Abdul, that him is a Mandinka. That he is straight warrior. And when him come in, him let the people him know say him is not a politician. Him is a Mandinka, him is a warrior, him is a soldier. So when me see him do is nothing surprising to me, but I just love the way him take it in stages. And so when we look at that now, and people looking at Russia, them looking at France, them looking at America, they look at all these other nations. One nation them now look upon, you know. And that's Israel. Them now look upon Israel, you know. But I want to look upon Israel. Because I know the motion and the feeling and I know certain things that I cannot explain.
Look at the Israel in South Africa. The whites in South Africa. Is another Israel, you know.
Yeah, I don't want to get caught up on Israel. I just want to mention them. No, but what I want to look at now is Russia. When people look at Russia, them think Soviet Union. Them think USSR.
Yeah.
But them don't realize this. Russia was never Soviet Union. Russia was enslaved and imprisoned by the Soviets. So now we have to go back and find out who the hell is the Soviets then.
Talk out of the thing now.
All right? But I don't want to explain too much because it goes into too much verbal talk to express it. Look at the Berlin Conference. That is what had Africa broken up and share amongst themselves.
1885.
Where was Russia? What role did Russia play in that? And you will find, say, Russia never really played no role in it, more than to say, well, we don't do that. We don't have nothing to do with that. That's not our way. We're not doing that. Do you think that those people that went in and performed the Berlin Conference, you think they love Russia for taking that position? No, they hated Russia the whole time. Because, listen, because clarity needs to be had, you know? Clarity needs to be had.
Africa has lost Africa. I mean, Africa does not belong to Africans. We have lost our own land. So when you lose your land, if you want to get it back, the first thing is to want it back. But Africans don't want Africa. It is theirs.
So what do they want? What do they want?
Because they love.
What do they want?
When you lose a woman, if you want to get her back, the first thing is to want that woman.
Okay, let's look at it this way. Suppose you lose your mind. You lose your mind.
Uh-huh.
You have to want to get it back, you know.
Of course. You must want to get it back.
No. If you don't want to get it back, will you get it back?
No.
Right. So now let's take the man they know we're losing mind and don't want to get it back and put him in the rubbish bin, make the garbage truck come pick him up and put him in the dump. I don't really hold on. I don't discuss the mind there. Because them the mind is some dead mind. Them the mind is where them sit like to come and talk against I the liberators of I people who want to get their mind back. So I don't really consider them man there. I just know so them exist, and I just stay away from them. Like Jaboni said, draw the line and lock off the door. When you draw the line, you know, the line draw. That means that them people they don't exist in your world no more. That don't mean that them don't exist, you know. Them just don't exist in your world. So when a leader of Africa say, me want my mind, and them mind ya, them other mind ya, interfere with me getting back my mind. And him say, well, get out of my mind. Leave my land now. And him turn around and him take them out and him take off the fake wig with upon the legislative body of his nation. And then him change the name of the sign, the name of the road, them, and to fame mine and everything like that.
My brethren.
This is a real thing happening, you know. This is really happening.
My brethren.
It's not no joke business.
My brethren, just now my battery dead like what I'm to you, Abdul. Right. But I come forward again and no disrespect to my brethren, Rasta man. No disrespect. But in the reason earlier, you pull me up. And when you pull me up, I pull up. But now, the same thing when you pull me up on, me hear you do it. Because I imagine, me use the word quality of friend, but I imagine things, no, brother.
Okay, I accept.
Yeah, but you see, this is where we me now don't know. Me not foresee the future, but me have look on the past. That's why I bring up Gaddafi, Arafat, and Saddam.
Yeah.
To me, it is no different. Come and live through it already and see what happen.
It's not going to be different from them.
Right, and the issue with me I say now is that when him get cornered, and when him skull get bust, all we gonna do is what we do when Saddam and all of them did get skull get bust.
So
we not ready for nothing like that yet.
So in other words, you're saying we never learn nothing from them other
No, we not learn nothing. And the whole idea what I'm saying also is that we emotionally we want to see the change, and because him actually I speak and I do the things then, which is good, but we are blind because we have on goggles, so we not see that I know him I do nothing, brother. I know him I do nothing.
Okay.
So that's what I am looking at, that I am not blind to the fact that it's not him I do nothing. Right? Because they've not hide it in a brother, so we so blind.
So what is who is doing what is being done?
Right now is Russia do it, brother.
Huh?
Russia do it, and Russia do it. I have no idea, Russia do it, brother.
So you're saying that Russia is...
I'm not saying, brother, I'm not saying. Don't do that. Don't use them words.
I'm asking.
No, I'm not saying, brother. The whole world to say Russia do it, brother. If you not see it, then you not see it.
Well, I'm asking you now.
Yeah.
You agree with what the world is saying?
Pardon? What?
I mean, if you agree with it, you agree with it. If you don't agree, you don't agree
What?
with it. I mean, you agree that what the world is saying about him.
The world is not saying anything about him, brother. We black people are jump for joy when there's no joy.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's no joy. There's nothing to jump for joy for. Right now, France and the US and certain other country are or them can bust in blood clot skull, and there's nothing we can do about it.
But hear me now. Isn't that what they do?
So if it's not what they do, then what are we rejoicing about then?
No, forget about the rejoicing part, because that's the romanticism that you speak
But
of.
that's what I am speaking to. I'm not speaking to his death. I want to see him.
But what I'm saying to you, because America is plotting and France is plotting and all of their...
And we can do... go further. And we can do nothing about it.
Well, I don't know about all that.
I know about it. I'm on this earth 71 years, and that's why I just bring up the three predecessors them. Yeah?
Yeah. Well,
so therefore I know about it.
I lived through all of those predecessors.
And so how comes you don't know about it then?
I know about what you're saying.
Yes. Well, then there's no conflict then in what I'm saying then between I and the I.
There's no conflict. That's what I'm telling you. There is no conflict. It's just that I see it from a different spectacle. You looking at it from one way and I looking at it from another way.
But the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying now, and we are discussing it here now, I'd like you for sharp me see what you say.
I can't do that for you.
Good. Now that's all right.
How are I going to do that for you when I see what I see from my spectacles? For me to see what you see, I have to take off my spectacles and put on your own,
No, not really. Not
But
necessary.
then how will I see what you're saying?
Then, Bridging,
What you see.
Bridging, you never see Saddam get shoot, then you never see Arafat get shoot, poison, you never see.
Of course I saw
Yeah,
it.
so we miss the way you never see.
No, but what I'm telling you is those people that
Go on.
right than they do to you. I see them on there as a test subject, That's what me see them on there,
But he also a test subject.
Because of the process of evolution, yes. Because we are all evolving. He's the next level.
Rasta man. Listen, wait there. He will, a 2 year now, going a 3 year, just start myself, I exist. And we give thanks for that, and whatever change he can make within, if he makes this for the next 5 year or 10 year, we will give thanks. If this thing is a domino effect, and the other African country them pick up and follow on, then we can all now jump for joy. Right now, for we jump for joy, you, me, Abdul, we'll have in a France right now, and a group of black man rise up in a France. That can't happen. That can't happen. Black man better keep them out of France. We here in England better keep them out too. You there in America better, you laugh, you like how me talk. Keep your mouth.
Man, because what you're saying is true.
All right, simple. Wait. And that's all the point I'm making. This when we publish it, people who have sense will know. Say, yeah, man, Jabi, we not sleep, man. I powder them a powder away. Because even if Russia back him right through to the end, then he just gonna be canalized by Putin. Simple.
Tell me something, one question. When all of us gather around, who among us is going to be the moderator?
Talk to the boss. He's there on his back. And for him coming in, not say a word. Talk to the boss. I like them coming and us. Then talk to the boss. Back to you.
You're right, you know, Talk to the boss.
You talk to the boss.
Talk to the boss. He's on
Yeah.
the beach.
Yeah, talk to the boss. He's over there.
No, but the way I see it. The way I see it. No. The way I see it.
Who?
No.
No, man.
Who,
Yeah.
me?
Listen, man, you have man with brighter than me and skiller than me, man. Right now, if you give to me, I give to Aisha.
No. It's good. When Gillies tell you that, it's good. Every one of us, just like all them go vote for the Pope, we should do the same thing. And see,
Abdul,
everyone thinks of others.
Abdul,
Yeah.
you said something to me earlier. Yeah? And I think you should let these two men know that you're also a deportee, so you can be the mediator.
Exactly.
Hey, Gilly, the man tell me say I'm a deportee for America too, you know.
Yeah, qualified.
Him qualified. Him pass. Him pass. Him have him certificate. Him have him graduate. Him have him certificate.
I don't play football good. I'm not a good football player. But I know that even a group of people, musicians who come together and they just start, they're going to decide who is going to play which instrument.
And who will lead the band? And who will lead the band?
Right. But when I say lead, it's not even a matter of leading. There's a place that is called moderator. The moderator is the one who managed to talk to everybody.
I know something that would be a good thing. Still, when me think about it, I think I'm disciplined enough. I think I'm disciplined enough to balance myself. Yeah, I think I'm disciplined enough.
You be the pan wall.
Yeah, because I try to run off the man they does now. Where I try to, yeah. You hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I try to run off the man they car. Up and a sudden, we have a nice reason going on. Everybody I try to get to me now. Yeah. So, we don't reach anywhere yet in the program for select such a beautiful thing as a moderator. I can moderate for now until, the future. I might be good at the WhatsApp moderating. Yeah.
You can be the first moderator.
Yeah. But if the group get bigger, say it get 10, it get.
And it's not even say, Jabi, it's not even that you can be the first moderator. It is that you have been the first moderator. So
Yeah.
now you are the moderator. But it doesn't mean that you want to remain in that position. You
What?
can start playing in the band as the drummer, but you don't think you are the best drummer. You will see that one of us is a better drummer, and you would do much better with the vocals. So, see?
Yeah.
And that's how it's going to go. Because it's one body, and we're going to find out who is best at what. With practice, once a week, as you say. You see? We keep having this conference. And then we will see little by little, and we'll see who's the goalkeeper. Because when we're young and we're playing football, we put as goalkeeper the one we don't want on the field. We put him as goalkeeper. He's part of the team, but we don't want him. So we put him as goalkeeper because there's hardly anybody reaching the goals.
I played for the Belgian and come pick me up from go downtown,
Yeah.
So then, when I come by about 1 o'clock or 1:30, I go down at the restaurant, go check on the Belgian, and then we're supposed to go down on the waterfront.
Yes, Gilly. And if you want move up on the thing, you have to talk to Kabui. That's how she can get him.
That plan to see if she will put me in connection with all the other rest who be willing and able to,
But you don't have a plan toward, Gilly. Gilly, you don't have a plan toward,
Yeah.
You don't have a plan toward. You just have to have some manhood. Manhood, when you talk to her, she knows say she talk to. Hey, Gilly, 45 years, if you cajole up 45 years with her, so them know say, oh, you know if you look wicked, but them just know say them for nervous when them talk to you, car.
You tell them say you want move up on it and
yeah, you hear the man in the choir, you hear the word them use the choir, tell them.
Yeah.
See, you hear that?
Yeah,
tell them.
That's all. Tell them what you want. You know why?
You hear that, the choir?
All right, go ahead.
So that them can show themselves, and not you don't placate to them, You just tell them, look, listen, I want to moot up on the show. I know that your motor is good.
Yeah,
get him on the show coming. If you can do that, I appreciate it.
And, them for them on the show, though.
Huh?
The program, not the show. Not the show, the program.
But I expect them for them on the program.
Why?
Why not?
Because every year, Ira FM put on a Marcus Garvey thing all day down at them officer sentence.
What
Gilly.
does that have to do with you?
Gilly.
Because
Gilly.
I work for
Gilly.
FM and them
Gilly.
every year for
Gilly.
Marcus Garvey.
Gilly.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you again, your program now gone away. It's self-defeated.
Yeah.
You know why? Because you always think when now go happen and can't happen. When you not think, you not give your program that heads up. Wait, well, let me finish now. You not give yourself the self-esteem for no say your thing soup. Wait, it's Marcus Garvey birthday you're doing it, Panana brother. Marcus Garvey is the first, listen man, me not done talk. Marcus Garvey is the first national hero, the first deportee. And if every year him do something for Marcus Garvey, why don't think they will make an exception this year to come and support your thing?
Your man said to me, Badass, your man said to me, say, why you not invite Badass to come down and come be the main speaker of the function? You know what I said to him, say? I said to him, say, Badass can't come down for own reasons. He must say, no man, tell Badass to come to Jamaica.
Hold up. If somebody tell you, why you don't invite me?
Yeah.
Make me know now, yeah? Because you don't know if me can come or go. You don't know that.
But me and you don't discuss that already, Badass.
But you don't know if me can come and go, brother. You don't know none of that. Me and you never discuss that, Gil. You don't know if me can come and go, brother. Me have a British passport. Yeah? You don't know the reason why I don't choose to come to Jamaica. So if you, Gilly, listen to man, I'm not done talk, man. You need to stop. Think that you have the answer for everything now. If me for come to Jamaica right now, yeah?
Yeah.
You know what criteria me need for come to Jamaica? Me don't need money, me don't need plane ticket, me don't need place to stay. Yeah? If you can show me what benefit me coming now, like the man say, to come speak. Because whatever me want to speak, say me can't say it already, me can't stay where the sun say it. What?
Right.
Tell me, what benefit me coming to that conference will do to any deportee?
The simple thing when I try to set you up.
No, but we're having a simple conversation now. Because if you can tell me what benefit it will enhance, they might come to see me. When everybody see me every day upon the thing, whatever them want, them can just come in on my thing and ask me, and I tell them and chat to them on the level. So
the point when I try to set you up is,
Wow. This is a deep point, because you see the technology when we talk about.
Yeah.
You could be there and be where you are right now.
I know that, and I already tell Gilly all of that. And we already talk about that, and I can pay for the streaming. So this is not a problem for me. I can look how much place Farah can go without move from Chicago. So no, Rasta can do the same thing too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's your question, Double-E.
Huh?
What I like about your question is that it makes us think about the program. The question you ask, Gilly.
Yes.
What benefit the deportees will get?
From me, yeah, coming here.
That was not.
And that is what the program is all about. We should have something that they benefit from.
The conversation is a simpler conversation. It has stem out of the fact that me saying that the Ira FM people them do them thing every year and them there with them there. So me use that as an example. Say me and Jaboni did already discuss certain things about coming to Jamaica. So when the man said that to me, without me giving him any explanation, I make him know Jaboni not coming.
No, but you don't know that for a fact neither.
Even if me extend the invitation to you right now,
but,
you know you're not coming.
But Gilly, you don't know. This is what I'm keep telling you. You don't know what I can do and what I will not do.
Okay, so I'm going to extend it to you now then.
I'm asking us now what the benefit and the purpose me coming down there will bring to the program. Address that.
Right. Your presence.
And what my presence? What? The man them just want to see me in person?
But I just want to see you and rub shoulders with you.
No, you want to see me, Gilly. You want to see me, Gilly.
hear your answer. What is the answer?
But the question was the benefit, you know.
Yeah.
So you're saying that rubbing shoulder with a man going to render a benefit to a man?
No, I missed the whole point. The whole point I was trying to make. It's a simple point in a virgin. The simple point is this. When you mention the Muta Baruka thing,
You missing the point on that, Gilly. You missing the point on that, Gilly.
Make him go on, Jabib. I want to hear what him have to say. One, no?
That's simple. A simple 1, 2, 3 this.
One.
The people them have them early thing where them do down at Highway FM. Right? So when me say that, Jaboni said to me, he said, oh, me know say the people them wouldn't come. When him said to me, say, oh, me know the people them wouldn't come. Me give an example. Me say, just like a man go say to me, say, why you not invite Jaboni? The simple thing, me never give them why Jaboni can't come or wouldn't come.
Okay. So you're saying that IRFM, Muta Baruch and Kabu and them, their event will be on the same day that your event is on?
Right. Them don't have St. Anne's. Them already have St. Anne's that day, the whole day.
It's a conflict of scheduling. Scheduling then, you're saying?
Rasta man. Make the man step back with him GLO stinking, brother. Please. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Jamaica depend a different level right now where if me that Jamaica, me can go a Montego Bay. Kabu already tell you, she go a Montego Bay and she go at UWI in the same day. For address program.
I don't know about that.
But me I tell you that now.
Yeah.
So that's what me keep a tell you, say, your mind is just narrow. A press gas, brother. From Montego Bay to downtown, a press gas. Not even an hour. Simple.
The Muta is a deportee, right?
No.
I don't know about that.
Okay. I thought I heard somebody say that.
No. Abdul and the program is a deportee.
Abdul.
Yeah. Abdul is a deportee.
1988. I think it's the year Peter Tosh died.
Yeah, you see? So may I say, it can be a delegate and I'm bright enough to make a presentation as a deportee, because most of the people who want to make presentation is deportee. Me not make a presentation because I talk every day about the whole thing and the impact on me when me reach Jamaica after 15 years. How it was like me come from Mars. So
No, the good thing about your question, Jaboni, is that it makes us think about the program. And it's that we're supposed to address when we have in this conference is to start to put flesh on the bones.
yeah.
You know, to start to build up the program.
What was this reason I call about? Because me never know the thing we did done for the day already.
We did.
So
We
this
did.
is about Ibrahim.
No. We did. But what happened? Abdul phoned the dead pan him and him come forward and touch back base. But through let me explain. Through the live was link already. When him come back and press the live, it go back to all the live. Just like how my phone dead just now, when you see me absent, and me go put on my pattern, come back and me a watch clock now, because me a cook for me youth them.
Okay.
And when me come back and press the live, me come back right now the thing.
Okay, I got that. Okay.
So, but
I think we start the second one pertaining to
no, my Abdul never get fit. Remember say Abdul drop out of the thing, in the middle of the thing?
Yeah, remember now, yeah.
Yeah, so me that bring him up to date and thing. But through him press back the link. The link,
Yeah.
the link come back where every man come in and Rasta man come in and we just did a bounce it. So you come in, we know so you have to go any time. So we just a bounce it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know all that, but me tell you something. You see, sometimes when we have the chit chat, that's why I tell you, say, my life, I turn on the machine because when we have the chit chat, sometimes the chit chat turn into serious topic.
Yeah, man.
And then that slip past me. So if me put on this other program now, people will hear the chit chat, but then people will just want to listen to what the money I say and carry it further.
Yeah.
So now my missus come in now, so me not have to watch the wolf again because she can come take over. Yeah. So nothing now get burned. Cause hey, enough time me I cook and I talk to Gilly and my food get burned up in. enough pot Gilly get burned up for me, you know. But I'm a virgin still. Yeah, but if you can't tell me what? No, that we get. If you can't tell me what benefit the thing will take, it will be good. Because I might just visit and come. Right now, Abdul.
I don't think it's a chance you should have taken. Me personally, I don't think so.
No, but Gilly, see, you can't make me share in a year fear.
Yeah.
And that me I tell you. Because it's all my head work, Gilly, me tell you already say, if August come, me say, me never spend August at Jamaica yet, you know.
Yeah.
See that? So, my head work a certain way where now I get old now. So right now, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid.
Yeah.
I tell you already say when I come to Jamaica becomes alert. Everything becomes alert. Because them can't, Jamaica don't want me dead pan them soil. So them always secure me because I don't violate. Me a them dog. Me a Jamaica dog, you know. Me there, when me there Jamaica, the whole Jamaica police, soldier, everybody glad over me there back, you know. Them say one thing, that boy is not partial, him back for anything.
I never did I speak from the angle there, though.
But at the angle me always speak from, me no response for dirty nigga.
Yeah.
No, dirty nigga don't want me. No, dirty nigga don't want me.
Yeah. I speak from the angle when you go forward.
No, man, that's not problem. Can't hold on for me, man. Wrong man, me a British man. Wrong them. me don't sound like some Rasta man. Me a British. You hear me say like why? Me a British. You hear me say like why? Yeah. You hear me tell you why? Me no go around that. Me no born Babylon panda level. Me belong somewhere. And me belongs right round here. Yeah. So, and that's my thing there. You understand? So, me trying not to cross the line.
Yeah.
Just like how you now leave and go away. If you leave and go Africa, you say I got that stories.
Yeah.
So, we understand that.
Okay, to answer the question, Jaboni,
Yeah.
what benefit for the audience to have you being there physically?
Me can't say.
If that can help people,
Oh, you answer the question for me.
because we're addressing deportee, right?
Yeah.
You see, if a deportee can listen to you and see you live, just like all people would have go see Bob Marley live, which is a difference than having the record. You play the record, one thing. But you have
Clad man put me in a Bob Marley category, you know. Blood clot, Abdul. Yo! Rasta man, you hear that look well?
Yes, I am.
The man line me up with Bob Marley, the blood clot.
Yeah, now you know who you are.
You see, it's only when you get the footage after years, like how you keep in the old footage and your children keep the footage. That time you're going to see how valuable those early things was. Right now, you're just going through, that's all. And the same thing with Bob say, him say, no, I am not important. I am not this. I am not millionaire. I am not that. But look, he was a big millionaire and he was a very important man.
Abdul, you know how me look pan way sell a while? The man them for make a demands for me, man. The man them a time for the man them say, yo, the man them for rally and say, yo, time for the man come home, or time for the man come in forward. You know what I mean? Give me that energy they feel like, okay. Yeah, that one if come show him face about here. Cause I love them like that, you know. I love my prisoner brethren them, you know. All of me are coming. Them, if me are coming, man, airport for black. Pay prisoner, pay deportee. Yeah. When I come out of the airport, man, the place is black off and them realize, say, yo, see, man, yeah.
Badass.
Yeah. Original. Deportee. Head of all deportee. Yeah. And then we there. Cause Gilly lead right there now. Gilly and Berry and Jigo. All the man after that airport when me are coming. Yeah.
Damn right.
You see how you went through your chronicles just a while ago and you say, you're British, you know. You belong here. You know?
Yeah.
England, all that. You know how I call that? I call that to be grounded.
Yeah.
You are grounded. Okay?
Yep.
So when people come and listen to you, if they really pick up what you're saying, when they leave in that venue, they're going to be grounded. And once a man is grounded, a man knows already he's laying, he knows he's queer, and he knows himself. And that is good for black people.
See the whole thing? There is things where Gilly not talk when him tell me to, you know, it's like how Gilly revealed us now. When Gilly I get dip, you know, Gilly get a choice supposed to come back to England, you know, when Gilly for producing birth certificate, a British birth certificate in produce, you know. You hear me say quiet? Gilly produce a British birth certificate. He have to change it over.
Yeah, before independence.
Yeah. 1 minute.
Yeah, man, that's a grown nation. Jaboni being present is like a grown nation. Same grown nation that Walter Rodney was doing.
Yeah.
Same thing. Same thing because he's an ambassador. He's a Rasta ambassador. He's a devotee. And he's grounded. He's grounded. That means his roots are in the dirt. Some people are rolling stones. A lot of people, a lot of we are rolling stones. That's why they can manipulate us. But they can't manipulate him. Because he's grounded, meaning that he's rooted. And he got strong roots too. He says, anywhere I go with my culture.
Yeah, man.
That's why he said, he carries his culture everywhere he goes. So the Bible tell you when you go to Rome, do as Romans. Jaboni said, anywhere I go, I carry my culture. So you see why he can't really agree with the Bible? Because the Bible will tell you everything and its opposite. And is you have discernment and a critical mind to know what to take and what to leave. Because the Bible is there to fool some and to make some win. Yeah, some have to lose for some to win. It's a political strategy. It's a game, you know.
I would like to ask a question since we are here now. I am just editing and putting up the program. And I'm putting it up under the Rasta chat shop. But all I want to say, the Rasta, welcome to the Rasta chat. The discussion today is the upcoming deportee conference. How that sound?
Yeah, well.
I'm just bouncing it.
Straight to
You
the
see-
point.
Is it a talk shop?
Yeah.
Or a shop talk?
All right.
Straighten that for me.
All right. The Rasta talk shop. Yeah.
Talk shop.
Yeah.
Talk shop.
Yeah.
They're good. The conference is the thing now. We have to focus on the conference. Every talk we talk have to include the conference.
Right. So therefore, Let me just, because me not stay like Gilly, you know. My brains, Rasta, Talk, Shop, Discuss, Deportee, Discuss, Deportee Conference.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Good. Volume 1.
That shows you that we are the secretariat.
Yeah.
And
Volume
we're the
1.
secretariat of that body. The
Yeah.
Talkshop is the secretariat, the think tank.
Deportee. Conference. So that's good. You see how I do that, Gilly? This way, when me done now, me now wonder. How would the man would say again?
Is there any difference between deportee conference and deportee general conference?
You hear this? It's, don't act like it's just between we attack, it's just that question posed. It not posed to I, it posed to the whole of the eye, them Rasta. You and the man asks it.
Ask it again, please.
Is there any difference between the deportee conference and the deportee general conference?
Yes, there's a difference. A general conference presupposes that there were some other smaller regional conferences that took place, and then you have the one general conference that bring all the regional conferences, decision and idea together. So there is a difference between the two terms.
Good.
Okay. So do we reach that stage, or we not reach there yet?
No, we just there conference. We not a conference with them, we not that general.
Okay, good.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah, with a conference, we not that general yet.
Yeah.
So with our conference, I'm going to say volume 1, because the reason we are doing now a volume 2. And all reason up until the conference is just general conference.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my brains work with all these things, not because me the scholar. My brains work with it because that's how my brains work. Because me not think, at no time at all, me not think political correct upon anything. Me just talk. Hence, it is the Rasta Talk Shop.
There you go.
Yeah. Some people on the team will polish it if it's necessary, but you talk it raw,
Yeah.
and someone else polish it if they want.
So like my virgin Robert Barnes, me like how him talk. Robert ask some nice questions, you know. Hey, when you gone, Abdul, Robert stick up Gilly. Oh, you know. Yeah, man. Gilly was under pressure today. But him angle it good. Yeah, man, I'm a virgin, the man look good. Can you see what with Gilly? Gilly focus on what I'm doing now. I'm going to Gilly know what Gilly I do. I'm Gilly focus. Him now make nobody take him off him focus. And this is how Gilly do him 45 years. Him just focus, head down. And Gilly not come cross like no bad boy. But he Abdul, you see how Gilly just easy? I didn't come cross in him never open voice like him can't talk loud. But you know, you Gilly say, all when we attack and we attack, him just know say, you know something, I go down there, I go face them boy. By himself in gone. And by the time reach now, the whole of we come down. So him know if set it off. So other approach him I use.
Okay. I would like to ask you, Gilly, one question. One question, Gilly. Call it an interview, like journalist style. Now, Gilly, 45 years, you learn to become a prisoner. My question.
Yeah, go
My
ahead.
question. That's not a question. That's a statement. During the 45 years, you learn to be a prisoner because the evidence is that you're alive and you came out. If you had died, we would say, well, him failed. He couldn't be a prisoner. Him dead. But you come out alive. That means you learn how to be a prisoner. And you come out with your head. But my question is, Gilly the prisoner and Gilly, who was before that 45 years? Is it the same person or is it a different person? That's my question.
All right. It's for me, because that is a thing when I contemplate and people ask me a question they already. Gilly, we're going at the same person but with growth. Because me always tell man, say when me go to prison, me wasn't a man that need rehabilitation. Me didn't need to just keep growing in my consciousness from which part it did there and keep elevating it. Now you have people who go to prison and them tell themselves or the system may tell them or whoever tell them that they needed to be rehabilitated. Me never see myself in them realms about being needed. I never really need no rehabilitation. I mean, I go through no rehabilitation process in a prison. What me go through is growth. So me continue spurting from which part me going until this day. So, for one sense, yes, I'm the same person, but with growth, with development, not with growth. Because that's something different.
I hear you. This is good. It's good to know.
Can I add to that?
Yeah, man. Right now, I can see that you are working to continue the growth. That same growth that you had for 45 years, you're trying to speed it up too. Because you want to catch up with this world. Because you want to be on the same page like as us, as all of us. That means we can swim, and you want to learn to swim also, to navigate in this world. Okay.
Right.
Can I add to that?
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Yeah, you see what Gilly say, the same person will go in and will come out and him never say himself needing rehabilitation. All right. I, personally speaking now, is that I also refuse rehabilitation because I'm going as a Rasta man revolutionary soldier and there was nothing in the prison to rehabilitate I. Hence, the struggle where we struggle inside was to fight to get something, a rehabilitation program, a Rasta rehabilitation program. Because Babylon couldn't rehabilitate Rasta. So there was nothing for us. I reject every program because it's only Rasta can rehabilitate Rasta. Hence, I man say, when the time come, I had was to make a serious decision within I myself as to whether me go bring back Badass a street or left Martica. So I consciously left Badass Artica. See that?
Yeah.
But I never get rehabilitated. When I come out now, it's growth and readjustment I have to deal with in order to survive in this time. And that growth and readjustment is something that is a continual process.
See. I see that. Okay. No,
Great point. Great point. Also, we have two minds in which to think of. The mind of the colonizer, which Rasta definitely is the first in Jamaica anyway to stand up to the colonialists and imperialists and say no more. And then the mind of the free man, which is Rasta. The mind, so we're looking at the word rehabilitation. Rehabilitation means something different to the colonizer and something different to the liberators and those that are liberated. We can take rehabilitation and apply that upon I and I self. And then we become the liberator, the rehabilitators of ourselves. That means now, so Gilly spent 45 years under their strict and under their construct. So when him come out now, the rehabilitation is him rehabilitating himself back into the consciousness that is himself, that he calls growth. You know, this is the growth aspect of rehabilitation. But rehabilitation, we have to be redefined under our terms. And, you know, this is one of the things that I'm observing here now. We are rehabilitation is going on right now. Even I and I is being rehabilitated into the consciousness of Rastafari through the new faculty of thinking, because Jaboni bring that to I. So from him bring that to I have to apply all that I know of Rasta to that old statement, new faculty of thinking. What is it? And I have to pursue that knowledge and that information, because I have to deliver that at some point to the Rasta nation of people. So this is a very interesting question you asked, Abdul. And the responses that come from Jaboni and the responses that came from Gilly Priest is very important, you know. So yes, I am rehabilitating as I speak.
My brethren,
so forth, you know.
My brethren, that is a serious question you asked just now when I think about it.
Very.
You see,
Very.
the deportee conference we are talking about now, the whole of the man them will get deported, you know. They know so them will get deported, you know. And there was no program in the American prison system to rehabilitate them, because if they take up rehabilitation program, them still will get deported back to Jamaica. And this is what happened to them now, that even if them say rehabilitate, it's like them rehabilitate now out of Jamaica. I don't know if I'm making sense, because them come back now and there's nothing to observe them in Jamaica. Them can't even fit back in a Jamaica society.
Yeah, because the colonizer's idea of rehabilitation is to render you powerless, you know. And so when we come out, if there's no structure set up to aid I and I to become a more solid part of society, know that we have all this experience and wisdom about incarceration, about, you know, being self-sufficient, about being self-motivating. We don't have that out here. You know, we're not even addressing the effect of incarceration upon the family. You know, what does that do to our children that we leave? They also, although in open society, they also become incarcerated along with the one that is incarcerated. And if they're in there for 10 years or 45 years, they are also incarcerated for that amount of time. You know, and so what programs are set up to help the families of those that are incarcerated?
No,
this is what the non-profit does give.
The joke.
That's why the non-profit become very important now. You know, because that is the motivation that will motivate people to give money, to give sponsorship. You know, because you're not looking for profit. You're not begging people for money. You're setting up programs. You're setting up resources. And that's easy to do, because that framework, that structure is in your mind, in my mind, in Jaboni's mind, in Abdul's mind. And when we come together in a brainstorm, in a forum where we can discuss, okay, What are our concerns about those that are incarcerated? What are our concerns about the families of those who are incarcerated? The children. Eventually, man, we'll build schools to educate and teach the children of the incarcerated. We'll build systems that we can provide them with housing. And when the incarcerated individual come out, they'll see their family more progressed because of our thinking. And as Ayan Abdul was talking earlier, while Jaboni was having some difficulty with his communication, we was talking about the power of thinking. And this is the power that we need to really draw near to and really need to concentrate that power, because it moves things without us having to move our feet or move our hands. We can think things into existence. We can think energy, which is matter and material, that will come to us. You will find these things just present themselves at your doorstep. I have experienced that myself directly. I just don't speak on those things because, it's like, yeah, whatever. It's my life, But that's why I respect Jaboni to a level, because I'm saying, hey, let me do my chronicles and things. That day will come for I. But right now, it's more like these type of forums. This is what I'm built for. Come together. Let us unite. Let us talk about things. Let us organize. Let's strategize. Let's pull our tactics together. How are we gonna? Because this is the war we're involved in. We're not involved in a war of bullets. However, that war we must be prepared for if it should come. But that is also a part of the program. Security. We don't know that. That's a given. That's like boom. You got to secure your home. That's it. And no man should come in your yard, come tell you, oh, you feel govern yourself. And so you may not agree with how you govern yourself, but that is not, he need to go and govern his own yard. So this is the principle that's going on throughout Africa right now. And even in Jamaica, we need to really need to stand up, but the political system in Jamaica is not doing that. So, we talk about the Chinese and the effect that they're having on the Jamaican economy and the Jamaican people. I'm thinking the indigenous people, the black people of Jamaica. That don't want them, like my brother Abdul said it, when he said the fair skin or the light, what you say? What you call them people, Abdul?
The clear skin.
The clear skin people. Them the people who benefit from Jamaican political structure and system, and them really even say that them run it. And then them get a little darker skin man for run it, but him not run it. They are controlled by the clear skin people, and then the clear skin people have long arms. Them operate from even outside the country. So there's a lot of different things and different variables involved when we talk about deportees and building something for the deportees. Cause a good things we are talking and a good things that will be the works. And we know so you're going to get a push.
I would like somebody to help me understand this rehabilitation that you people talking about, because I'm not getting the gist of it.
Oh. All right. The boss have to lean upon that, and then I can support.
Whenever you speak of rehabilitation, you have to pre-propose the argument for the word habilitation. Right? There's such a word, but people don't use the word habilitation. They run straight to it. Right? They run straight to rehabilitation. So to presume that somebody need rehabilitated, it means that at one point in their life they were habilitated. Habilitation is a word we have come out of. Basically, you were socialized properly within society. Mm-hmm. And after you were socialized properly, somehow you neglect it. And when you neglect it, the system creates prison for rehabilitate you, for bring you back to the way how you was habilitated, was a youth, obey the law, pay your taxes, listen to your parents, obey the rule, respect people barriers, respect That's what habilitation is. That means you was raised a certain way that was dictated by society. What? Somewhere along the journey, you came off the path of how society socialize you. Therefore, society said they're going to have to rehabilitate you. They're going to have to reform you. They're going to have to re-socialize you. So you can substitute the word rehabilitation with re-socialization. then go and bring you back to the way our society say you was to be.
Right.
So at that time when you
Gilly.
Which is like integrate or reintegrate you.
Gilly.
right, but
Abdul. Hence, you hear me always talk and say, right? That one, I'm a law breaker.
that's right.
I break law everywhere I go. So Babylon couldn't rehabilitate me because me was just a law breaker from back a while. So me a break law from me a juvenile. That's why I speak about my juvenile and my delinquent past so much. For sure say, up until today, I'm still that man. See?
Okay.
So Babylon can't rehabilitate me wherever me is. Me still that man. That's why you said earlier, Jaboni speaks him, carry him culture, wherever him go. So when me reach Africa, me was still that man.
Okay.
Yeah, so I cannot be rehabilitated.
So who can habilitate you or rehabilitate you right now?
Rasta can do that. But Rasta not in a position for do that now neither.
That's what I see. Because I was with you on that group. And
Right.
I see that they
So
can't-
now, hence me have the talk shop now for make the youth them realize now, say, them have to be very careful, else them will get left down the country road. Cause I and Gilly get left down the country road already. And this meeting conference where we're gonna put on now is to address those that get left down the country road. Because that's the next name, feet,
Yeah, but when the first time I heard that saying, left down the country road, you never want to explain. I don't know who you were telling that, but you did not want to say it clearly for me to understand or for the public.
Yeah, but you see, listen, all the poetry know about the country road. All of us, it's a language. Remember Gilly said already, when we speaking, we use language sometimes that is just very seal. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. We know where the country road is, and we don't want left down the country road at no time at all.
Jabi and Abdul.
Yeah.
Now that you said that, Jaboni,
Yeah.
I have to know. I also confirm what I know about Talkshop. Because the Talkshop, or Shop Talk, or the Talkshop, is based upon that principle, that very principle. Only those that are in the Talkshop gonna understand what the Talkshop is saying. Because there are certain words and certain expressions that they know. Just like if you talk to a brain surgeon, can have a conversation with a carpenter because the lingo, the verbiage is different. You know, so that's a serious point that you point out, huh?
It's the terminology.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Abdul,
Yes, exactly.
that word will stay in your mind till one day you talk to somebody and they will tell you, laugh and tell you, yeah man, this is what it means. It's a Gilly keep a laugh.
Abdul, listen to Abdul. It's when them use the term you get left down the country road.
Yeah.
All right, on another level. You see, like when you listen to it and you never understand what I say?
Yeah.
And down the country road you get left to.
Yeah, aye.
That's what down the country road.
You know the first time me hear that term, Abdul?
Yeah.
Is that trial.
Okay.
Is that trial when the prosecutor switch upon me a trial. And my lawyer ball out say, oh, you left my client down the country road now.
Okay.
Another example.
It's a legal term too. It's a legal
You ever go
jargon.
Abdul, you ever go somewhere, right? You ever go somewhere with your friends or your family or whatever, and something is taking place, and you read what's taking place, but them don't read what's taking place, and you know it's time to leave, but them don't recognize it's time to leave because there's trouble coming.
Yes.
Yeah.
Them get left down
The country road. Yeah.
I understand. Very good.
Yeah, Gilly's trying to help you out, make you understand. Don't get left on the country road. Because we will left you on the country road. Gilly, hey, Abdul, if you don't know what's happening, we will left you on the country road.
That's the language I want.
Me and Gilly gone left you. Me and Gilly gone left you on the country road.
You see the talk shop, as Rastaman said, this talk shop is a school where we learning everything that we must know, the language.
Yep.
Because there's 2 levels of language.
Yep.
Okay? You have the language for those who have been schooled, and you have those who don't been schooled.
Yep.
And the talk shop is a school.
Yep.
It's a school of language. Mm-hmm.
So the country road thing, remember say, every road that we now see within the colonizers' domain, I lay down on the country road.
Yeah.
The earth underneath the concrete and the asphalt, and we in a concrete jungle.
Rasta man, me and Gilly I go laugh and left you with your scenario, you know. Cause we don't seal up the country road, you know. And Abdul pick it up. So if you are come with something else, I smile, me and Gilly I go smile. Cause when we left you down the country road, listen, forget it. When we left you down the country road, there's no coming forward.
Wow.
So you can't go and think it's joke we are talking about the country road.
All right. Well, I'm gonna tell you this. When you get a chance, go into your thinking box, and we talk about rehabilitate, right? And Billy point out about rehabilitate come from abilitate. All right. So now look up the sound abilitate, and abilitate is actually referring to the country road. So, but we are speaking of it in a certain context, which is correct. I'm not disputing it or challenging it. But sometimes we have to return to the country road.
There's no way I'm returning to the country road.
I'm not speaking about it in the context in which it's being put out now.
No, I'm not saying that there's no way I'm going to be engaging on the country road.
Okay, I'm not saying that.
No, you don't have no idea what the country road is, so you can't keep talking after me talking. I'm telling you clear for the record. There's no way I'm going back down the country road.
I get it.
The
That
first
means that
time I heard
you're
nobody mention the country road. In that video, that was about, I will tell you exactly, huh?
Is that man me don't left on the country road? Is that man me left on the country road? And him come back attack and me say, the year you attack and they even know say, there's no coming back from the country road.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
why the first time I heard you mention the country road, I listened to you, how you using it.
Yeah.
How you repeat it here, there. I listened to the whole video, and at the end, I thought it meant that you kill somebody.
Down the country, him left down the country, him can't come back.
So you know what? You know,
Yeah.
I left you down the country.
Yeah, simple, neatly.
So it's right.
Neatly.
There's no-
And the whole world know what I told him.
Yeah.
Simple. But I didn't get a strike. I didn't get a strike for it. I didn't get a strike for it. Simple. So the country road is no place to play with.
No, it is not.
Right.
It is not. It is not. It is not.
Okay.
That is
Now,
real.
We have to put an end to this meeting, you know, because it's me call it.
Well, we give
So I
thanks. We give thanks because I just get a signal look while it's dinner time.
Yeah.
Bless up. Irie.
Next time.
Bless.
Good. Until next time.
Bunny, you're listening to Jab Bunny. Bunny, all the vibes, keep it steady. Teach the youths, make them ready. No bad mind, no negativity. Jab positivity. Jabani, Jabani, Bunny, Bunny, still into Jabani, Jabani, Bunny, Bunny. Hold